Hey everyone, it's Michael from Replica Airguns with another tabletop video review. Today we are looking at the G&G Piranha SL gas blowback airsoft pistol, which is available in our Canada Replica Airgun store over at replicaairguns.ca. If you're interested in it, I'll put a link in the description for you to find it easily. I haven't done the shooting video yet for this particular item, but I have done other field test video reviews for the Piranha MK and the Piranha TR series, which are very similar. They're a little shorter barreled, but they're the same mechanically. They have the same magazines, the same basic lowers and rear slides. So basically this gun and this gun, I'll show you them a little bit more carefully or more detail in a second here. So I would expect similar results from the Piranha SL with potentially a higher velocity because of the longer barrel. All right, this gun is made by G&G out of Taiwan. It does use metal and polymer construction and is a gas blowback semi-auto pistol with a single action only trigger. It does use green gas, so you can use green gas or propane in it, and it shoots 6mm plastic airsoft rounds. It does come with two magazines. You've got the shorter magazine here, which holds 20 rounds, and the extended magazine, which holds 25 rounds and has the fake bullets. Looks really cool. Kind of was wishing it would have maybe 30 rounds, but that's okay. This gun weighs in at 1.85 pounds or 838 grams and has a total length of 10.3 inches, which is 262 millimeters, with an inner barrel length of 5.6 inches or 142.5 millimeters. Now the claimed FPS is around 370, and you're going to find non-adjustable fiber optic sights front and back. You've got the red in the front and the green in the back. If you do want to add on a laser or tack light, you can use the 20mm accessory rail on the frame. Now, like the other Piranha series, G&G uses their proprietary gas system, which is a ceramic cylinder valve that reduces freezing, allows you to shoot in colder situations without the valve freezing up as quickly. G&G also has a very unique hop-up system. You just use this tool here, this fake bullet. You'll notice it's got the serrations, or the sort of looks like one of the shrapnel type bullets. You know what I'm saying? It's going to kind of shrapnelize when it hits something, but that's so it can grab the inner barrel. You just put that in there and you adjust the hop up. Really cool. You're also going to find a working trigger safety, and it does come in a nice form-fitting pistol case. It's just a box. It's not like the hard shell case you're going to find with some of the other G&G Piranha products, but you'll see it's got the foam, all cut out in there with that, sort of transparent top there. You can slide it out and get to it, obviously. And I can't really show you this. This is just some important information on the lid to the box. So I'm going to tell you what's there. Basically, it's just talking about that hop-up bullet and how you can use that. It has 120 clicks for hop-up adjustment. And then it talks about the enlarged gas valve for increase in durability and efficiency. So it allows you to load it up 3 times faster with gas. And then there's the mention again of the ceramic cylinder valve. It's a spinning valve which reduces frost buildup inside the cylinder. Now it is available in this all black version, and you can similarly get it with the two-tone like this one here. So you're going to find a similar type of two-tone with this one if you go with the two-tone version. And while we're at it, let's just compare it to these other products. Now what you're going to notice is they all take the same mags, so the mags are hot swappable. They pretty much have the same pistol grip, trigger guard, lower receiver. Other than this is elongated a little bit, it's extended, but the back half is the same. Back half of the slide, so the actual working part of the slide is the same on both of these guns. Okay, different sights and things, and access and sort of like just accessory stuff on it, but other than that, you could probably mix and match a lot of the parts. Now this one is the MK1. The TR here, again, same gun with a slightly different upper receiver area here, not receiver but slide. It's sort of fixed to the receiver, so I kind of almost want to call it the receiver, but it's the barrel area. The slide just works on the back like all these guns. It's like a half slide, okay? So but what you're going to find here is a rail on the TR version, okay? So that's kind of nice to have that. But other than that, very similar guns. All these guns are going to perform about the same, shoot about the same, and I would assume a lot of the parts are mix and matchable. All right, so at this point, we're going to do a quick walk around of this product, take a look at it. I'm going to pop the mag out for now. Actually, let you see that. It's pretty nice, eh? Look at that. As what I'm talking about here, why could we not get 30 rounds in here? I would think you should be able to. Maybe you can, but everybody says 25 in here and 20 in there. I haven't actually tried it, so maybe when I do the field test, if I get more, I will let you know. Now you are going to get this with it. This does come in the box, speed loader, and again, this little tool here, right, for adjusting the hop up, keychain ring type design. Okay, so let's look at the gun itself. Now the gun without the magazine in it is pretty light because there's not a lot of metal actually. A lot of the parts are plastic for sure. The slide is got metal in the back, but possibly, yeah, it feels like metal in the front, but not a ton. And then you have the plastic or polymer frame, but there's not a lot to it because it's vented and everything. It's, you know, it's open, so there's less weight to it. But let's take a look. There's your fiber optic sight in the front. There's your fiber optic sight in the back, right? Magwell. Working trigger safety, so doesn't work, does work. Takedown lever, slide catch, release. Both of them are ambidextrous. One side mag release. Okay, there's your nice long rail. Okay, spiraling barrel. All right. Might as well do a field strip. I do want to talk about that because there's a little catchy thing you got to do here. So obviously take the magazine out, and then once we got that in the right place there, you can spin this, send it forward, and then the slide comes right off the front there. I'm not going to take it right apart, but you know, we could take the barrel out at this point. The slide has a significant bit of weight. There's definitely some metal in here. It feels heavier. The frame is virtually, it's like just like a, you know, it's super light. It's all polymer. So that's as expected. So now what you're going to find, putting it back in, I want to show you this. You want to push this down. At least that's how I found. Otherwise it won't go in. And then you want to push this one down there too. And that's how you kind of get the slide back. Otherwise it might not work for you. I found you got to push those little bits down a little bit. It helps getting that slide back on. So I thought I wanted to share that with you guys. Once it's in, functioning, right, you got your blowback action. You'll notice just the back half cycles, right, as you'd expect. You know, same with the other mag, right? Okay, now, I'm not sure if we took a look at this side, but we're going to take a quick look. Piranha on the pistol grip, 9mm by 19. Okay, made in Taiwan. Again, let's just take a nice look, get in here so you can really. So you notice it also has threaded barrel, possibly for some sort of a, you know, mock suppressor or whatnot. Okay, really nice gun, totally like it. Looking forward to doing the field test, seeing if I get a little bit more punchy velocity from this over the TR and the MK1. All right, so at this point we're going to go over pros and cons for the G&G Piranha SL gas blowback airsoft pistol. It's got really good balance of metal and polymer, and even though that frame is really light, once you pop the magazine in there, the balance is good. Without the magazine, it feels a little top heavy, obviously, but you throw that extended magazine in there especially, and it definitely ups the weight. I like the partial slide blowback operation. It should allow for even better gas performance and a snappier operation with potentially quicker or better target acquisition. You're going to find those fiber optic sights front and back, which again are going to help sight this gun in, allow you to work with a variety of backgrounds. And even though there isn't really a safety on it, it does have a working trigger safety. And if you have smaller hands, the grips on here are a little smaller than what you'll find on some other guns, so that should work out for you if you do have smaller hands. Larger hands, not a big deal, still works fine. I do like that form-fitted box. Everything fits in there really nice. It's a great presentation, but perhaps, I don't know, maybe the plastic box is a little nicer, more durable. I do like the hop-up system. You don't need to take the gun apart to get at the hop-up. Just keep that tool somewhere handy and you can, on the field or at any point in time, quickly adjust hop-up to whatever your situation requires. You're also going to find that bottom rail for accessories like a tack light or perhaps a laser. And if you're not a fan of all black, if you like the two-tone, you can get it in two-tone, so you do have some options there. It also comes with two magazines, the 20-round short and the 25-round extended with the fake bullets. Hopefully that'll be enough for you, and it comes with a high-quality speed loader as I showed you. And if you do want to make this gun even longer, you can potentially add a mock suppressor to the threaded barrel. All right, some cons. The sights are non-adjustable as far as I can tell. And it's not an actual replica of any specific gun I know of, but does share some Glock attributes, just the basic shape. And again, I wish that extended magazine held more like 30 rounds. Maybe it does. Maybe all the websites are giving us the wrong specifications. That wouldn't be the first time. So when I do my field test, I'm going to load it up just to see how many we can get into it. All right, that wraps up this review for the G&G Piranha SL gas blowback airsoft pistol. If you are interested in purchasing it, check out the link in the description for this video. I will put a link to buy it in Canada. We also have a whole bunch of other products in both our Canada and US online replica airgun stores over at replicaairguns.ca for Canada and replicaairguns.us for the US, where you can find airguns, BB guns, airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, and other accessories. Stay posted for my field test shooting video coming out next week, where I'll find out if it does in fact shoot a little bit harder than the other series of Piranha G&G pistols. All right, that's it. Check out our blog over at replicaairguns.com. I got other articles, post reviews, additional photos, and sometimes more information there you can check out on these products. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, take care.